curate a gallery of exquisite corpses. In a way, I'm sort of a mortician. The Exquisite Corpse is a surrealist technique that was used back in the 1920s. Andre Breton started this group, and the name comes from a famous French exquisite corpse called "The Exquisite Corpse Will Drink the New Wine." And they would play this game because they knew that no one person could truly tap into something surreal, and it had to come from the collective unconscious of a group. And we would play this game as a kid. You draw the head of some crazy monster, and then you fold over the paper, leaving just the neck showing for the next person. And this is where playfulness and your imagination comes into play. The second person could draw some crazy octopus arms or parts of a strange beast. And then they would leave just the waist showing, and the last person can add table legs or legs of a bird or something like that. And it doesn't always have to look like a human. A corpse can take on any form. The gallery I curate has a lot of digital corpses, so we chop off the bottom 15 pixels of a piece and send it to the next person. And the idea is to create a seamless piece. We even call it a fresh prints if you don't follow along. And the bottom panel, you can tell that there's a seam, but an effort was made. So that's still an acceptable piece. We have a lot of words that we use in the vestibule. We call ourselves corpseketeers, and it's perfectly okay to say exquisite things by referring to them as a verb or a noun or an adjective. And as a mortician, I get a lot of enjoyment out of putting a piece on the slab or sending it to someone who will poke the corpse next. It then gets sliced into pieces and stitched together. So there's all different kinds of corpses. You can do it with words. You write a paragraph and only allow the next person to see the last sentence, and then they would continue the story. Well, you can do it with any medium. DJs kind of do a corpsey thing. They'll leave a record running for the next DJ when they take the stage, and they have to go with that. You can do it with food or film, improvisational theater, dance. My favorite medium is animation, and an animated corpse is an exquisite zombie. So animation has something for everyone. It's a combination of all the arts, and it takes a group of people to put it together. So there's writing and music and acting. When people are corpsing, the room tends to get very quiet. People they're licking their lips, they're concentrating, but then they get that energy and they start humming and fidgeting in their seat and giggling. And it just comes so naturally to me, I can't imagine that this doesn't happen for everyone. But I've been asked, how do you collaborate? And this isn't something you plan. Each of these people only saw a portion, and they all included a hand-drawn hand in their drawing. So art is something the community does together, and we have online collaboration, but nothing beats getting together with a group of friends and having a meal and doing something exquisite. So what is the community's place in creating art? We have kids that get involved in doing mural projects, but a lot of artists need to embrace their community, and it doesn't take a whole lot. You just need a little bit of creativity, some imagination, and a connection to the collective unconscious. And in doing so, you sort of break these preconceived notions of what a finished piece of art is supposed to be, so that you don't get hung up on making mistakes or whatever. Someone's going to come along and change it on you anyway. So it's easy. You get a piece of paper, a pen or a pencil. You can draw some blood if you want to. We actually give extra points for that. And we get together and make something exquisite together. Thank you.